Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. On the last episode, side quests, and we discovered this entire area that was, originally made because of the exploding furnaces from the very beginning of this DLC. But on this episode, we are going to roll some clips. Demmed and lewd. A nice little container. Oh, Nop on Medals, nice. Thank you, Rex. We only need like 8 more of those. Polyma Amani. Spike Urchon. Avis. Agnes Duo Blade. Agnes Emblem. Tetsudo. Agnes Medic Elite. Agnes Blaster. Agnes High Scout, Agnes Outpost captured, and incursion completed. And can we repair this ether mast? We absolutely can. Oh, that seems like there's gonna be more question marks for me to deal with. I'm sure everyone will love that when we get to that in this section of the Completed All interlude. That is the new official name of this, the Completed All interlude. And speaking of completing it all, we have completed all of the field crafting. Very nice. Nearly 1,400. Very briefly, let's look at the map and see what might be coming up next. Oh, that's a lot of question marks. Oh, that's so many question marks. I cannot wait to deal with all of those question marks, but don't leave yet, because there's still a blue thing. Give me that blue thing, whatever this is. It's the outpost key. Lovely, I should be able to open these doors now. They were locked from the other side. And now they open. Wondrous, wondrous, wonderful. I don't have to fight. You guys can live. I don't need to deal with you. I already got your Enemypedia entries. On with the exclamation mark and question mark finding. Oh, maybe we fight a Darbus. Who knows? We'll see. The Rabejan Darbus, because of course we would have to deal with him. Dark Vogel.
I'm quite comfortable on healing duty. Very thoughtful of you.
All of the locations with that sullied temple. Pretty nice, I'll take it. Dark Garaffa. Dark Ferris. Dark Squarer.
We're just getting started. It's our turn, Matthew. Now you're getting me. Let's give him a taste. Yeah. You may be stubborn, but so am I. Our attacks should be
Fog Trawler Tall Stuff. That was a very difficult monster. Or it could have been if our chain attack was any less powerful than it was. That was several levels higher than us. Ooh, a Fogger, if that's what that is. And then that level 60 beast. Probably not going to be able to beat Goddard the Ethereal. Probably not. Not at level 53. Maybe once all the other enemies around here are done. Then we can give it a try. Treasure chest. Give me this container. Lovely little thing. 14 out of 16. We're getting there. We are getting there. It is indeed. It's Cereal. Surly. I will call you Cereal. You are Gormati because of the ears. All of the city survivors. Very complete and nice. Hey, who are you then? I'm Matthew, I'm from the city. We've been rounding up the city survivors wherever we find them. Alright. Okay, you seem a bit too relaxed. Are you sure you're okay? Oh, you're not the first to ask me that. And in the same tone as well. Why does everyone think I'm crazy? Right. So, anyway, come with us, yeah? Stick close. Sir, yes, sir. Well, that was easy. Glad to see that you are so, easygoing there, Surly. Cereal? Surus? Who are we fighting? A Squarer? Well, whatever. That's all 5 city survivors in this area that I need, and that is very, very good. Let us continue onwards. Ether channel. Nice. How many of these is this? Gets me up to 8, which is good. 11 out of 13, making steady progress. Dark Laya. Fog Rift sealed, very nice. And that should be all of the Fog Rifts, 3 of 3, I believe.
I knew it. Shall we help ourselves?
We shall help ourselves, Shulk. Have no fear about that. I will take all of these ether cylinders. Nice, 11 of them. 12 of 13. We're doing rather well for ourselves. I did try and fight that big monstrosity. We did no damage. I did manage to get a chain attack off on him by dragging some other monsters into the fight, or well, going into the fight against him when I had the chain attack already built up. I did 400,000 damage in that chain attack, and I got maybe a 20th of his health bar. We are not prepared for that monstrosity just yet. But I am kind of curious on that chest that's inevitably going to be behind him. I'll break my ankles for it. Give it to me. Give what is in within. Hopefully a Nopon medal.
This is pretty rare.
15 out of 16. Nice. Ultra pure gemstones. Pretty cool. No medals. Unfortunate. Do we have anything else on the map for us to worry about? Just that dude. And it looks like that is it. I imagine that might be it. There is also some stuff over here, but we'll worry about those in the next interlude, because there is still side quests to do. Yep, I think that'll wrap it up for this interlude. I will meet you guys back to wherever we go in the main episode. Probably that, whatchamacallit, affinity scene. See you there. The reason why I rolled those clips is because I wanted to get all of you caught up on all of the wonderful stuff that happened between episodes where I slaughtered every enemy in this valley, minus a giant Darbus, because that thing is scary. Not that purple one over there. There's a red one even further in the valley that's even scarier, and I am noticing that guy has a yellow thing above his head, and I need to rectify this mistake. So before we can even think about getting to that affinity scene, leave me alone, Avis. Not in the mood for you. I need to fight the Vanguard. Fight this one, please. Just, I literally only care about the Vanguard. We can die after that, I think. If I'm maybe lucky at all, I can just defeat this Vanguard super maybe quickly, get the Enemypedia entry, and then we can do that affinity scene. Because it's been a hot minute since we started off an episode with an affinity scene, and I would very much like to do it. Because they'll probably almost certainly talk about that Ferronis thing. Oh, Vanguard, hurry up and die, please. Just die. Just die. There we go. Agnes Vanguard. Okay, now we can leave. We don't need to fight anyone else. No one else needs to die for this. I just needed his entry in a book. I needed to write a book about that guy's life and death, and it doesn't matter that he wasn't dead beforehand. That is why I'm here. I can take care of it. Leave me alone. Creatures. Okay, good. Now that that's out of the way, let me just super quickly take options, messages. Okay, it's on. Good. Well, with that, let's see what this affinity scene... Yeah, it's definitely going to be the Fallen Ferronis. So, probably Nickel and Glimmer talking about this, or it could be Rex and Shulk because they were there to kill it, or it could be A and Matthew. I genuinely have no idea what this could be.
Fusing a Kavessian, Agni, and Ferronis together? This is inconceivable.
I hear there's a Mobius who researches Ferronis flame clocks, developing experimental tech and what have you. Might be his handiwork that this was based on.
Yeah, but you know what?
No, what?
It must have taken a lot of engineering to make it work. I'm really curious. Wish we could bring it back for analysis.
Uh-oh. Here comes Shulk's fatal weakness.
I agree, Shulk, sir. I want to study it too.
Don't encourage him.
Of course our boy would love to get his hands on some of this stuff. And I imagine if you did, you would be able to make some very inconceivably incredible bits and doodads. I imagine that would be very cool. They are, of course, talking about Mobius Y. Mr. Oh, I'm very eloquent and articulate, and my vernacular is very verbose. Mr. Shakespeare himself. So pretentious. But we don't care about him because he's already dead in the canon timeline. What are we actually doing today? We're doing more side quests. Because, of course, there's always more side quests to do. There is this Gothard the Ethereal, or Goddard the Ethereal, but we will be doing him not right now, eventually. Aurora Shelf, this is honestly, one of these is a unique monster, and one of these is an affinity scene. No, the affinity scene is over here in the village. One of these is a chest, and one of them is a unique monster. Or an ether channel. You know what? This one is really close by. I'm kind of curious about what that one is. I'm going to go over there. We can do a tiny bit of these question mark locations. Where would it be? It would probably be all the way at the bottom. Would I break my ankles if I jump down there? Only one way to find out. It's an ether channel. And I don't break my ankles. Nice. Salvage time? I don't know if it technically counts as salvage if you're just holding out your cylinder. But that's all of the ether channels. That's nice. I'll take that.
Awesome.
More AP. I am nearly at 1,600 because I haven't spent any of it or any of my accessories because why would I ever want to do that? I'm kind of curious about what this one is. All right, hold on. Let's go back up the elevator because I really want to see what that last question mark is. And once we have that, then we'll go back to Colony 9 to do more things. And get those side quests, because I am very curious about this. Yes, yes. Beep, 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 beep. How do I get up there? Is it just, like, literally right up here? Oh, it's a container. Perfect. I do love me some loot as well. Bladestone fragments, 16 of 16 containers. That is all of them. We are above 1,600. Very nice. Very easy to grab, and I am glad that I have done that thing. And then, I mean, what about this one? I'm kind of curious. Let me go get that one really quick, because that's probably... Honestly, that might actually be a unique monster, given the fact that there's nothing else that would account for any variable. So, I'm kind of curious. So how would I go up there and get it? Oh, probably up in this direction? This is probably just like a cave that I just outright missed. Yeah, that tracks. I would not be surprised by that in the slightest. Are those... Oh my god, Caterpillar pods. Are there unique monsters? There's probably a unique Vang somewhere. Alright, well... Oh, it's a giant big caterpillar. It's only level...
Let's get this out of the way.
21? Oh, it's Troglodyte Umar, or Umir. Well, alright. Let's deal with, here. Fight the caterpillar pods for a hot minute, please. This one. Focus on this one, please, Rex. Thank you. I don't expect these to be, in any way, shape, or form, challenging. Oh, these caterpillars. Oh, and there's the caterpillar pod. All right, and then focus on these larval caterpillars, please. Just so I can get that larval caterpillar. Very nice. And then, let me just kill Troglodyte Umir very quickly, because this won't, it's level 22. It literally presents no effort. Did that not do any damage? It doesn't matter. Let me kill this really quick. And it's dead. Troglodyte Umir, and I got its unique monster defeated, and its Enemypedia entry. And we've already beat those Vangs. Very good. We have cleared everything over here. Tactics Manual Volume 10. Cool. Oh, that thing. Is that a light flyer? I need to kill some of those. That's pretty cool. Here, just, oh man, that was so close. Seriously, it didn't give me the entry. Can you guys take care of that caterpillar, like, immediately? Quickly, before I leave? Thank you, guys. Means the world. Means the world. Alright, isn't there, like, another light flyer, like, right around here somewhere?
A most uncommon item.
I think there might be. Come on, light flyer. Isn't there? There should be, like, one light flyer around here. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe? Come on, I still need more of those. I don't know where I can find more. There should be one, like, right around here. There isn't. Oh, inconvenience. Inconvenience. Maybe they're like a daytime. Because flyers and skeeters, I'll make it like 9 o'clock. Are they around? What is that one? That's a cave flyer. Just because we saw it, can I... Here, middle of the night. Anyone? Light flyers. Light skeeters. Nothing. How unfortunate. All right, well, enough faffing around. We are done with that nonsense. Let's go back into town and see what we've got our hands on. I want to check Riku's workshop really quick because I want to see how many luminescent Laya fins we've got. Because I'm fairly certain that's the thing that I need to upgrade my weapons further, but I could be wrong about that. I don't think I am, though, because I remember Laya fins rather specifically. So hopefully, when this game loads out of this eternally black screen, we can actually get there. Man, this is a giant black... Sometimes I have noticed that these loading screens into specific areas take a really long time, as evidenced by the fact that this black screen is still there.
Here we are.
Thank you. Jesus. What is that? I don't want to... Should I interact with this? Oh, is that Lucky Sevens? Well, let me do the weapons first. I'm curious about that. Riku, how many fins do I need? I need 1 fin for each, which means I need 6 fins. Alright, cool. So once I have 3 more, I'll do that. But while we're here, I mean, we might as well. Riku did show this off at the peak of the mountain, and we did bring it all the way back here for whatever reason, so I'm kind of curious about this. It catch eye of friend? Huh? Yeah, gotta admit it has. Then Riku relieved curiosity, just this once, as special reward for services rendered. Are you gonna unveil it? Oh wow, you are. Sleek and clean. Whoa, that's a wicked looking blade. Even I can tell it's a masterwork, and I don't know the first thing about swords. Yes, it just as friends say. It's impossible to conceal. Sword is special weapon, forged from metal of origin. What, like origin? It said that origin is place where memories and souls of people are gathered. That go also for this sword, forged from origin metal as it be. According to Master Pawn, dearly important people rest inside. Important people in a sword. Master Pawn has said to Riku, many, many yonks past. One day will come when Riku must give sword to person who is worthy. So this Master Pawn of yours made a sword from origin bits? Who the heck could have done a thing like that? A Napon, I bet, right? Meh? What friend's saying? Master Pawn of Riku was friend Melly. Did Riku not say? Melly? Who's that? No, hold on. No way. You don't seriously mean Melia? Queen of Keves, Melia Antiqua? No, I don't believe you. You may say it all you like, I do not believe. Like Riku say, Melly. Datapon of Riku and Melly once traveling companion. Wait. Wait. Riku. Is Riku Ricky's kid? Whoa, wait, have I just been completely stupid and dense this entire 150 plus playthrough? What on God's green earth is the name of that Napon that was in Futures Redeemed, or Futures Connected? What? Because it was Nene and Kino, right? It was Nene and Kino that was in Futures. Has Ricky's kids ever been named? Am I just an idiot? Oh my god, have I just been so dense that I never realized that Riku was Ricky's kid? Datapon of Riku and Melly once traveling companions. But long story, so Riku rather not. No. You can't just drop a bomb like this. I like these games so much, but sometimes the lore, it just goes over my head. Oh my god, I'm not an idiot, I swear. Did anyone else, was this a known fact? Did we, because like we could have inferred, because I had like a 99% certainty suspicion that Melly was the Master Pawn. I don't think I ever said that, but I knew it. But like, I mean, we could have inferred that it was like Ricky and Riku just off of, am I the idiot here? Guys, can you like reaffirm? Can you just say, Thionite, you're not an idiot? It went over my head too. Because like, moving on. Sounds like you're kind of a big deal then, huh? Please not to spread this story around. Riku not friend and fan. Riku not fond of celebrity name dropping. Right, I see. Yeah, sure, you got it. Say, Riku, does this sword have a name? Of course, name of sword is Lucky 7. Lucky 7. What friend think? Cool, no, terrific, perhaps magnificent even? Pretty decent. For serious. Sure, yeah, it's got a nice ring to it. I like it personally. Meh. Friend Matthew is first to say so. Lucky 7, huh? Hope you get to meet your worthy new master someday. Fingers crossed, eh? I'm sure it will find itself in the hands of someone who earns it. I have no doubt about that. Who are we needing to talk? Oh, Riku. We actually can talk to Riku. Hey, Riku, once this is all sorted out, what are you going to get up to? Silly question. Naturally, Riku will continue to work on Ouroboros Stone, as I've promised. And after that, who knows? Maybe insinuate self into Keves for some little while and wait. Wait? Wait for what, exactly? Answer will become clear in fullness of time. I don't know it when I know it, but I'll know it when I know it and I know it. That could have been worded better, but I'm sure you know what I meant. Wow, evasive much, mate? No worries, though. You can keep your cards to your chest if you like. All that Riku say, Riku mean for deep, deep future. How... Again, whenever anyone brings up time, Nopon specifically, what on earth does it mean? Deep, how much time has passed between this and the main story and any other arbitrary point in any Xenoblade story? I don't... Riku planned to impose on city hospitality for a good long time yet. Is that like decades, centuries? I mean, like the new city that we see in the main game, that's not something that's built in a single lifetime. Like, not even close. Like, Gilgamesh? You're not gonna make that in, like, 20 years. That's something that takes, like, generations. How old are you? Talented mechanic. Nice. Thanks, Riku. Nearly 1,700. All right, let's actually get on with some quests, because... Oh, someone wants to talk. Who are you?
It's gotten pretty bustling here, huh? Brings back the old city days.
I'm sure it has.
You worked long and hard to make it happen. I'm proud of you, Matthew.
Oh, that means the world, eh? Thank you so much. We're Cummings. Yes, we're Cummings and we're goings. I have a bone to pick with you lot. Those Liberator training drills, they're a piece of piss. I'll personally be supervising the volunteer army too from now on. Well, that's terribly kind of you. We'll be glad for the extra assistance. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm only helping on a temporary basis. You annoy me, I might just walk. Gee, someone talks tough. Any chance he's hiding a heart of gold under that thorny personality? Grizzled lone wolf Cummings.
Keep in touch, yeah?
We certainly will. Now we are at a flat 1,700. Will we ever upgrade? No. I do hope I don't need to remind you that the real enemy here is Mobius. Even when the battle here is won, any victory is short-lived. You must never let your guard down. We won't. Not that we needed you to remind us, mind. So long as you're aware. We are ever eternally aware, there's no doubt about that. Although, is Mobius the true enemy? I mean, yeah, they are, but, I mean, Alvis, he's up there. Ruben, it's been a hot minute since we've spoken to you. I don't remember ever speaking to you, but I'm sure I have, otherwise, maybe I wouldn't have. Where are the people who want to do those Remembrance stones? Are you that? Yes, you are. New Remembrance stones, you say? Yeah, that's right. Although we reckon stone is a bit unwieldy for the most, so we were thinking sheet metal instead. Makes sense, and it explains why you need a metal worker like myself. Well, color me interested. It'll be a good test of my skills. But, speaking frankly, if I make the metal too hard, then it'll have to be resistant to delicate carving. You serious? Relax. It's nothing I can't figure out. Leave it to me. I'll have it made to spec. Once the first one's ready, I'll bring it to the Central Plaza, all right? Keep a lookout. Will do. Thanks. Glad to have you on board. And then who was the engraver that we found? Was it Kathy? I think I remember seeing something like that. I'm sure we will. Jethro, hold on. Where you? You have a star. Armin Amrin. I found you in that cavern, crevasse, valley. I wasn't the only survivor. That makes me feel a bit better. But there are also children among those who escaped, and they're missing their parents. We'll do whatever is in our power to keep the children safe and happy. Oh, thank you. I'll try to contribute however possible as well. Anything else to say? It's such a relief that the kids are all so well behaved. I think they understand what's going on, you know? Kids are shockingly smart. Like, normally a lot of people depict kids as being, you know, brain dead fools, but like, they are perceptive as all heck. Like, do not try and keep a secret from a child. They will wheedle it out of you, or overhear, or eavesdrop, or find it out, because they are intuitive. It pains my heart to see such innocent things placed in such a horrid situation. I know. They're meant to be living their lives somewhere safe, happy, and carefree. We will build a world where they can be those things, have no doubt. Eventually, everything will work out. I heard Axel and Finley were given a job. They weren't given a job, they really wanted it. I couldn't believe it at first. And yet some of our lot have all but given up on the will to live. Those little troopers. They'll be wanting to reassure their parents, waiting for the day they'll come home. Kids are really something else. Rex would know better than arguably anyone else here, having triple the amount that Shulk had. Aren't they, though? If blah, 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 I must see if there's something I can do for them in return.
They seem to have something to share.
Make them a nice, sugary treat. I'm sure they'd love a cake. Matthew, I've decided. I'm gonna build an orphanage for the children who survived this terrible ordeal. An orphanage, eh? We had one in the city as well. Might be just what this place needs. These children need to get a proper education, of course. But what they really need most is a family. Blood relations shouldn't even come into it. I think we have a duty to foster them and give them the support that they need. I'll help you with that, absolutely. I'm actually pretty good with kids. Nael was better than me, though. They loved that girl, but like, I'm not too bad myself. That would be wonderful, Matthew. Obliging ex-instructor Amron Armin.
Happy to help.
Nice. Well, you know what they say. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes several villagers worth of villages to raise children and build an orphanage. Don't know if you knew, but my sister, Nael, used to take care of the kids at the orphanage. Like I said, she was really good with them. Oh, is that so? Well, then I'd love for her to give me a few pointers sometime. Sure thing. I'll be sure to ask her. Once we save her from the clutches of Alpha, we absolutely will get her advice. Kathy, how do I get up there? I need to get up the stairs. Kathy, hold... Oh, someone else to talk to. Surly Cereal. Whoa, it's like a whole crumble of ruins out here. I mean, we try our best. Everyone's living in tents. But I'm not seeing many Nopon around. Bit of a letdown, honestly, considering how many there were in the city. There weren't that many in the city that I can remember. I don't know. We met a fair few on the way here, actually. That's good news. I'll look forward to meeting them. Yeah, we can introduce you to the caravans. Babulalu and Garugu were talking about you guys, you know. Huh? You met them? How are they doing? Weren't they the ones that got lost trying to find mushrooms or something? Piranax meat? Yup, they were. We all had this giant mushroom feast together. You really shouldn't go outside on your own like that. It's dangerous. Okay, saws. You are in a very agreeable cereal bowl of cereal. Guess what? I played a board game with Bobabi today, and it was so much fun. He called it Jumanji, and we had we had to fight a Mobius at the end, and these giant lizards that ate meat, and then Bobabi said we were meat. Or, well, I was meat, because, you know, Nopons are like 99% fur. They're really good for, like, a palate cleanser, because, you know, in the mouth of a giant enough monster. Did you know that, like, Nopon act as, like, cotton candy? Like, I only had cotton candy once back in the city, but, like, oh my god, it was so good. I have been tempted to, like, lick a Nopon to see if it would be as sugary. Anyway, sorry, moving on. You and Nopon really do get along like a house on fire. Don't say that. They go up in flames in, like, an instant. Like I said, 99% fluff. I love Nopon to bits. They're so cute, and they're so fluffy, and I could cuddle them all day. I'm glad you're enjoying life, Cereal. That's very good for you. Where is Kathy? Hopefully no one else comes along so I can get distracted. Kathy, are you the engraver? I think you are. Weren't you up in the mountains? You want to make new remembrance stones, eh? You were. Yeah, that's the idea. And I'm hoping you'd be willing to carve the names. Well, it's an honor to be chosen for an illustrious task such as that, to be sure. Of course I'll rise to the occasion, like a loaf of bread. I do owe you for the rescue, anyway. I'll get my preparations in order, and we'll pick this up later, right? Sure thing. We'll be waiting in the central plaza. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan indeed. Can I jump off the bridge? Jump off the bridge! Wow, it didn't break our ankles. That's a miracle. You guys good? Make the stones. Make the stones. Jethro, how's the things going? Ah, and there's the man himself. We're all ready on our end now. Great, and thanks very much for your help. Well then, let's get started. We shall indeed. Jethro, why do you only have one ankle protection? Hey, Matthew, I can't really thank you enough. Ah, come off it. All I did was get the ball rolling, no more. I never could have come up with an idea like this. Rebuilding the stones outside the city? It's just... There must have been something holding me back, subconsciously. Think I was too dead set on wanting to keep the past intact. Right now, though, what the city needs is people who aren't afraid of change. People like you, Matthew. Aw, come on now, you're making me blush. Well, let me just say this then. Matthew, the city folk can't do without you. Let's rebuild it together. All the strength I've got to offer, I lay at your feet. Thanks, mate. I feel stronger knowing you're with me. We'll raise a new city. This Remembrance Stone is just the first step. Aw, that's neat. Oh, that's nice. Let's see how they turn out. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. The first step in a very long journey. A new Remembrance Stone has been erected, earning you gratitude and a gift from city survivors. Hero Van Braces. Pretty neat. I will take it. And with that, we have completed the quest step by step. With Ruben and Kathy on board, you managed to get the first new Remembrance Stone erected in Colony 9. This marks the first step towards the city's restoration. Ooh, a gem unlock kit.
They've got something to say to us.
I'm doubly glad that we managed to get that done. Very good. And I noticed several more people that want to talk to us. Jethro! Jethro! Far as I know, the Old Master never once used a blade. Who are you talking about? Old Master Vandam? The other dude? My grandfather? If a true master hones his strength unarmed, is then that the very act of using a weapon uncouth? Might want to take that out with a pinch of salt. Granddad was kind of a hermit after all. A wise aesthetic. Then I must follow in his footsteps and choose the path of the fist. Mate, there's really no reason to. Jethro, he had Ouroboros power. He was completely different than you. I heard about this Alpha. What a horrible thing to have befallen your sister. Oh, you heard about that. Lovely. Yeah, thinking about it, this means the attack on the city was all our fault. Stop. No one is to blame here. I know it's not my place to say, but try not to let it weigh you down, Matthew. I'll try.
Looks like we have something to discuss.
We do indeed, Glimmer. Matthew, would you mind having a bout with me? Sure? What brought this on? I've been training myself from the ground up again with the Old Master's teaching firmly in mind. I was hoping you might see my progress first before I show anyone else. Ha! Wow, you're really stoked about this, huh? I've surprised myself. It's been a long time since I felt the old fighting spirit surging through my veins. Well, good on you. I'm always ready to tussle if you're up for it. Affinities grown deeper with the city warrior Jethro.
Our relations have deepened.
Nice. 1740. So you're finally leaving for Origin. Oh, eventually. Not right now. To rescue Nile. I mean, it's a priority, but not a pressing one. Hey, Jethro, if anything happens to us, I want you to take good care of the city folk. I can't agree to such terms. Heh, harsh. Only because I believe in your safe return. It won't come to that. When Nile comes home, let's show her the birth of a new city, shall we? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, indeed. We will get this city up and running, and it will be better than the original ever could dream of. Because as far as I know, the original did not have some kind of giant monstrous mech bird that we could pilot and shoot missiles and punch through Origin. Man, that was nice. It used to be that the engraving of the stones was a symbol of recognition given to master artisans who spent years honing their craft. Now a novice like me has to carry on the tradition. I'm honestly astonished by it. I'm sorry, is it getting too much for you? I'm feeling the pressure a little, but as someone who takes pride in their work, there's no greater honor. Don't worry, I won't bring any shame upon my forebears. The work will be done. I have no doubt about that, Kathy. You do everyone's memory and everyone's current goals an immense amount of honor and dignity. Be proud of it. You might find this strange, but when I look at Origin, I feel awed, not by its size, but its beauty. Then again, perhaps its beauty is such that it inspires a certain dread? Could it really have been man-made? Can someone please extrapolate on that, please? Did Melia make it out of the remains of the Mechonis? Did Nia make it out of the remains of the World Tree? Tell me, how did you build this? Did you use an army of blade bots? Did you use repurposed mechons? I need to know how you actually built such a massive monstrosity. How? How, Eight? Give me answers.
I wonder how they're doing.
I wonder too, Nicole. Trust me, I do. Kathy, it's quite an honor to be given the task of engraving names on the Remembrance stones. But as the names add up, it really does start to weigh on you. Hang in there, Kathy. I would dearly hope that the task of engraving your names doesn't fall to me. It won't. We are the champions of the people. You're the hopes and dreams of the city, so don't go dying out there. We have no plans of dying. Fresh-faced artisan Kathy
Always happy to help.
has increased our affinity. What more do you have to say? I may be an artisan, but I also consider myself fairly well versed in the art of war. If I must fight, then rest assured, their blood shall rain upon the battlefield, and they shall know the name of Vanquisher Kathy. Okay, I'm scared now. Oh, I just, of course. I'm sure you do. Either that, or you're hiding some heretofore unknown, immensely powerful abilities. Who are you? Dylan! Oh my god, we get to erase our affinity with Dylan! So I heard you setting up a replacement Remembrance stones in the plaza was your idea. Everyone's been saying how happy they are about it. Some are even calling you their new leader. How about that? Leader? Oh, no, come on, that's a bit much. It really isn't. You know how damn important those slabs are to us. I always knew you were destined for greatness, you know? Looks like I was right on the mark. So keep doing what you're doing and be the change the city folk need, leader? Affinity's grown deeper. Matthew's best mate, Dylan.
We heard them out.
Oh, absolutely. 1790. Oh, we have so many points. Hey, did you know that our Mickey was pretty besotted with Nael? Wait, seriously? I have to go break his kneecaps now. Swear it on the city. I knew you wouldn't notice. You're not very quick on the uptake with those things, are you? Huh. I guess not, no. Mickey and Nael, Sorry, I'll go sort this out with him right now. Well, hold on, hold, Matthew, calm down. You don't mean like socking him? No, I won't use my fists at all. I'm gonna use my legs to break his kneecaps. I'm right with you on this, Matthew. Shulk and Rex will hold him down as you break his kneecaps for looking at your sister. Who else do we need to talk to? There's someone else we need to talk to over there. What is that knob on for? Oh no, that's Bobby's shop. All right, there's one more person to talk to. And then I have no idea. Do we have any more side quests to do? Quests. If walls could speak. Oh, that's that. I think that's further in Prison Island. And then Nopon medals. Which we might need to go to Prison Island for anyway. Are we out of side quests? Oh my god, I think we might actually be out of side quests. That is shocking. That is supremely shocking. Who's over here? Oh, Clarity. Have we spoke? What were you about? As I suspected, this place could really use a doctor or two. I won't lie, I'm glad for the warm welcome. It would have been nice to have encountered them sooner, though. The lives we could have saved. Don't go down that hole. You'll do what you can and things are going to be that much better from now on, right? You make it sound so simple. Though, yes, I will get the job done. Matthew's old pal Clarity. Oh, you and Dylan, you're flames. Or you want to be. You're going to bring Niall back to us, right, Matthew? On my life. I sure am. I see. Then I'll have to prepare something in advance of your triumphant return, won't I? Ha! I like the way you think, Clarity. It's because I have no doubt you'll do it. come back home safely, both of you. Unquestionably, no doubt about it. And while we're here, very close to this camp, have we upgraded the X transceiver fully?
Enough time for prep.
Level up. Out of just idle curiosity, how much higher can I get everyone up to? I can get everyone up to level 60. I could probably boost everyone to 60 and fight that Darbus, but I'm not going to because that would drastically overlevel us. Not that we're not already drastically overleveled, because, I mean, we are, probably. We'll probably be fine, though. Upgrade the X
How
transceiver.
shall I go about improving?
Arts analysis. Painted totem board. I need to find a painted totem board. I'll do that in the next episode, or you know what? I'll probably do it in the interlude between the interlude in the next episode. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Anyway, things to do. There are a few things to do because for the rest of this episode, I believe I'm just going to go around and do as many of those question marks as I can, because there's no way I'm going to go to Prison Island right now, because that would be very irresponsible to do that. So in the meantime, I am going to... Let's deal with these three, I suppose. We can go to Advent Wolf Marduk and go from here, because there is a Kavesi outpost over here. So let's see what this one is in the middle, and then we'll work our way east. All right, I see the thing in the middle, and it is a level 90 Peacebringer Divalo. The slow and steadies is level 90. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to wait a very long time to deal with that guy because we are, not ready for that. You have a metal hammer. Very nice. All right. If our option is a level 90, we couldn't even beat a level, we couldn't put a dent in a level 60, dude. And you want to give us a level 70 or 90? Not a chance. Oh my god, an incursion. Blah, 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 blah. Do I want to do this right now? Or do I want to save this for the next episode's interlude? Let me look at the map really quick. Because that's an entire enemy territory to fight. And I don't want to do that. What are the other interludes gonna be? There's gonna be those. There's gonna be... Honestly? What do we have for this? The rest of this stuff is probably, for the Black Mountain, is probably in Prison Island. What about this? There's one more relic, one more secret area, one more field crafting, one more unique monster, and an affinity scene, which we know. So where would those be? Because we didn't actually find... Because we would probably need to find another... ether mast in this area to discover those easily. I'll look into it, because it doesn't... There's probably, like, nothing in this area. What about this? 2 unique monsters, which is probably this one at some arbitrary point in the future, and then this one, Bioluminescent Bob. He's level 70, so we can't do him yet either. And then this one has a unique monster, which is that dude, the slow and steadies. And then enemy territory as well, which probably also has a unique monster. What about Aurora Shelf? That has a unique monster, which is the Darbus, and the affinity scene, which I don't actually know what that is. All right, fine. I guess we'll save all of that stuff for the interlude in the next episode. So to wrap up this episode, I suppose, let's go to affinity goals. 90, 78, 75, 74, 86, and 75. We are largely 3/4 of the way done with this, which is something I will be proud of. So what about this? Thirsty Oak. I don't know where Professor Oak gets his relief, but maybe I'll track him down and ask. What about the next area? This one. Oh, we have enough for this. All right, Aurora Shelf, we can actually complete. I'm very curious about what this actually does. Does this just give us a massive boost of affinity points?
It checks out.
Bullet screen. Collectopedia entry complete. 6. Oh, and yep, get 50 massive points. Nice, I will take it. What about Yesterdale? Oh, we have enough for this. Baggy Suede.
Well,
Collectopedia entry complete. And area complete. for 58 total more. And what about you guys? Ragmos Desolation. We need some polar pearls and some mud clams and some tentacled oysters. Tentacled oysters. What a picture that paints in your mind. Oh, and there's a lot for the Black Mountain. All right, well, I did find a lot of things. Let's put them in. Gypsum branch. Ether plum.
That'll do it.
Nice. Oh, I would love to eat an ether plum. I bet that would be so delicious. And a dry lemon. Oh, you can sprinkle that as like a garnish over so many dishes and it would be truly delectable. Clicky topaz? Oh, like those clicky clacky balls that you'd slam against each other, and if you ever hit your knuckles, you'd break them in an instant. Greedstone.
I saved it to the Collectopedia.
I want to have a giant collection of greedstones because I'm greedy. Icicle Marine, or Marnie, no, Marine. Icicle Marnie, whether that's from Pokemon or Stardew, I have no idea. Squood fossil, the giant squoods. Of course they would be in from Tantal. 1999, oh my god, what a year. Garlus fossil. Is that like a giant monkey? I think it might be a giant monkey. Peng fossil. Poe's dad. Well, that's fine. Modern resistor.
That's it.
It is. We are over 2,000. Oh my god, I should put those points into something. Before, we are going to go to Prison Island. So gosh darn well equipped, you'll have no idea.
Right, that's registered.
I will dump I have 2049, 2,049 affinity points, and like, man, oh man, when I give all of those points to the appropriate people, that is going to be an immense damage boost to everyone, probably. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this episode up here, because in the next episode, in the interlude, I will do as much as I can. I will do this intervention and potentially this unique monster, if it is a unique monster and it's actually beatable. The things that are like level 60 plus are just not possible right now. We'll come back to them eventually. So the slow and steady, bioluminescent bob, etc., etc. All of that will be done. And then, what about, who is this? Oh, Gothard the Ethereal. Right, that's the giant Darbus. So in the next episode... Gosh, in the next episode, I think we're actually going back to Valak Mountain to do all of this. I think we might be heading off to Prison Island in the next episode. I think we honestly might be heading off to Prison Island because we're done with the side quests, which is pretty good. Or was there one thing that Nop on Metals and Walls Could Speak, which is the graffiti, which we have yet to find. So honestly, yeah, next episode, probably going to Prison Island, which is going to be a fun time for everyone involved. So stay tuned for that. And whether you watched this episode for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Later.